Hey everyone, in this video I will be talking about Looker, Looker Studio, and Looker Studio Pro. I will be talking about the differences between them, which one to use, and how they are different from one another. Basically, all of them are data analytics platforms owned by Google, and each with their own set of tools and levels for each business size, basically. So Looker is going to be more for bigger and larger companies, whereas Looker Studio can be used by everyone, and they don't have the same functions, which I will get to in a minute. To make things short and simple, Looker is going to be the more focused platform in creating your data analytics and overall business intelligence, visualizing your customers using business intelligence environment, and just overall managing or governing your platform with your team, obviously. So if we go to this website and read a little bit, it's obviously a paid service. It's not for free, Looker. And the pricing is going to be, I will talk about the pricing for each one later on because it's a little bit complex. It's not as easy as $8 per month or something like that. So to highlight a few points, Looker for organizational business intelligence can access and analyze and act on the up-to-date trusted version of your data and deliver trusted data experiences at scale, obviously from the Google Cloud or any other cloud of your choice, empowering your users with real-time insights. It also builds embedded analytics applications faster and stay focused on core competencies. So Looker is going to be able to provide you the ability to create your own personal unique applications, which will help you generate your analytics in a more profound and unique way to your own business. There are the things here, but to go to Looker Studio. Looker Studio is a free version, not of Looker. It's different. It's completely different to Looker. These two are very different. And here's what basically Looker Studio is going to serve you with. It's basically going to be the dashboarding tool, which will help you create dashboards based on data within the business. It can connect to a bunch of data sources, and basically it's going to help you visualize your data and build a dashboard that is unique to your own taste with your own customizations. So it's not going to be necessarily the place where you generate the data. It's going to be just the dashboard where you just find all your data and connect them to one another. And then lastly, for Studio Pro, is going to be basically the paid version. By the way, if I didn't mention, Looker Studio is going to be for free, and Studio Pro is the paid version of Looker Studio. So Looker Studio Pro is going to be basically the same as Looker Studio, but it adds more features, such as for team collaborations and those things. I will be getting over the some of the features that Pro adds to the studio and all of those things. So I have a note here, which basically just highlights most of the things that we need to know from prices and basically things like what each one does. So if we go Looker for the prices, Looker is going to be a paid platform, as I said, and the cost depends on platform editions. There are 3 editions for the platform and user licensing and more. If we go to Google and just type in Looker pricing, we will find the editions that we want to look at. For example, if we find platform editions here, you will find the standard, enterprise, and embed, and it's going to be different for many different factors here, the price obviously. But keep in mind, Looker is going to be more focused on or for larger companies. It's not going to be for an individual, for example. So a huge company could be using Looker, and it wouldn't be a surprise. Now, moving on, Looker Studio is going to be a free platform. You can use everything in it for free, except for the features that are going to be in the Pro version. So Studio Pro is going to be $9 per user per project per month, which is a decent amount. But if you think about it per user per project per month, you may need to, depending on how many users you have and the project and who's going to be paying it, it may be something you need to discuss, obviously. So Looker, let's talk about the Looker platform here. Looker is typically used by larger companies, as I said. Like, I'm talking very large companies could be using Looker and you wouldn't even know it. Because it helps with your overall business intelligence, data analytics, create unique and personal dashboards that can highlight important and valuable data in real time. It has a browser based and open and user friendly workspace. So, what's very cool about this, the browser based, is that it just refreshes with time. So, it doesn't really have to be. Uh, so, as you're writing it, your team members could just be seeing the changes happen in real time, which is very, very cool. It uses a Looker API, which is a secure application programming interface, which is used for managing your Looker instance and fetching data through the Looker data platform. You can see that over here with the getting started with the Looker API. Obviously, if you want to learn more, you can just hop into this website over here and just go to guides, and it will tell you many things that you need to know about Looker. But I'm just telling you the basics and the key differences between them. So here, as I said, API is a secure application program interface for managing instances and can get you the data through data platforms. With the Looker API, you can write applications or automation scripts to provision new Looker user accounts and all those things. You can see all of that in here. What else? You can integrate your data from a data warehouse like BigQuery. So you can just get all your data in one place from a warehouse like BigQuery, and you have other examples, and you can just have them in one place, and you can just have your data mixed. Basically, from everywhere you have data, you can just have them all in your Looker. Looker can answer to help give you answers to help you find successful outcomes for your team and business with basically business intelligence. BI is business intelligence, which is going to be used if you want to use it. Obviously, it's an option over there with Looker. It can be used to help you find your answers for outcomes. It's basically going to help your business grow with ideas, and it's going to be included with Looker. This business AI is very or business intelligence is going to be very helpful. What else? We mentioned this before. You get to create custom apps which are unique to your business, helping you with all of your data. And this you can create, as I said, custom applications with your own customization and how you want your data to be flowing within the application is all going to be manageable using Looker. It's going to help you a lot, and it's going to feel unique to your business. It's not going to be a copy paste. You could do that, but overall it's just going to be unique to your business and how you want to see and visualize your data, and it's going to be a personalized taste of your basically your data flow or analytics, which is great. So it basically just creates complex data systems and can be used for data modeling and all of those things. So as you can see, Looker is going to be more focused on actually creating and managing the data. What about Looker Studio? Looker Studio, as I said before, free dashboarding tool. It's obviously for free, and it's just going to help you create dashboards on data within the business and can connect to a bunch of data sources. And you can just After you import your data sources into your Looker Studio, you can just make them within the dashboard and make them look nice, creating charts, tables, and controls based on multiple data sources. Like I said, after you import them, you can just create all of those things and it's just going to look amazing. It's fully customizable and it's going to be awesome to use Looker Studio. Again, it's for free, so you can give it a try right now if you just hop on here. Looker Studio, not help, just if you type in Looker Studio, you can just get started for free. And like here, you just click here and you get started. So it basically is going to be your visualization of your data and is going to be through highly customizable charts and tables, like I said. So as you can see already, it's very different from Looker. Looker is not going to be the place where you customize your tables, charts, and how you visualize your data per se. It's going to be more of generating the data. But here for Looker Studio, it's going to be more of the, creating tables, charts, how you end up seeing your data. And that's very, very different from Looker. You can easily connect to a variety of two data sources. We have mentioned that before. So you can just, wherever you have data, like from Google Analytics, for example, you can just easily connect it to Looker Studio and you will find your data over here in no time and you can just customize how it looks. You can collaborate on reports with your team. And the Looker Studio version, not the Pro version, is going to be limited. It's not going to be as profound as the Pro, which I will get to that in a second. And also uses built-in simple reports, which helps speed up your report creation. So again, it's going to have multiple tools or very, very powerful tools that helps you visualize your data and analytics. That's simply said for Looker Studio. Now, what about Looker Studio Pro? It's the paid version of Studio. It adds more features for team collaboration or just governing your website or platform. With the paid version or the Pro version, your organization now owns the Looker Studio Pro reports and data rather than to an individual user. Here, the individual user for Looker Studio is going to be owning the reports and data, but here the organization is going to be the one who owns it. What does that mean? That means if somebody, for example, or your colleague from this certain organization decides to leave after a while, if it's the Looker Studio version, everything with them is just going to be wiped. So if they leave, what they have created is going to be just not there anymore, and the website or the platform is just going to be a little bit shaky because you may lose a lot of information because of this problem and other problems, by the way. But sorry about that. But that's the main one. But for here, if your organization owns the reports and data, everything that has been uploaded there or just written by users and basically made by any users or colleagues is going to be there. It stays there, which is very good. It uses team workspaces, which helps you collab with your team at scale. Automate report delivery. I can just see them from here. I think this could be better. So this I have just said, where you can the organization is going to own the content. Collaborating at scale with team workspaces. Basically, the workspaces are going to be shared locations for team collaborations that embed Looker Studio Pro users to manage access and share Looker Studio content at scale. And if, like I said, if somebody decides to opt out, it's not going to make a difference. Your website is going, or the platform is going to remain the same and nothing is going to be deleted. By the way, you can also, with the Pro version, you can also grant specific permissions on workspaces depending on which role these. So you can grant basically roles to members, you can make them managers, content manager, or contributor. And depending on how much you trust the person or what you want them to do. And each role obviously have a specific things that they can or cannot do. You can also have automate report delivery, empower exploration with personal report links. Obviously, is going to be a thing. Personal report links, which democratize data exploration by sharing personal report links with your team. And everyone who opens the link, they are going to have their own personal report link. It's going to be different. And you have other features here that can be listed and you can see them here. But overall, if you want to just summarize it, as you can see, for the prices, the Looker is going to be a paid platform, and it's going to obviously be for more large companies. The Looker Studio is going to be a free platform, absolutely for free. And Studio Pro, $9 per user per project per month. So Looker, where you create your data, manage it using BI, business intelligence, and create complex data systems. And you can just use many tools for data modeling, integrating your data from one place to another, managing your Looker instance and fetching data. You can use that from API. All of those things are going to be available for Looker. And you can use Looker Studio for other things. By the way, you can use both of them together. It's not like, because both are different, as I said. It's not like the same thing, but one has more to it. It's different platforms for different uses. So Looker Studio, you create visualizations of your data using charts, tables, and more. You can fully customize your dashboards to your liking. And Pro is just going to be the paid version of Looker Studio with basically just more features added to it. So I hope this video helped. As complicated as it is, I hope that I just crammed all the information in one place and made it easy for you to decipher the differences between all three. It's actually very simple if you think about it. You can use both because both are different. They are not the same thing. I'm talking about Looker and Looker Studio. Forget about Pro. Pro is just it's adding more features to a Studio, but they are different, and you can use both complementing to each other to make a great analytics place or hub for you to go through, where you can just create all your data and answers and all of those things using Looker, and then you can just visualize it all using Looker Studio. Or if you want more to it, you can just use Looker Studio Pro to visualize it in an even better way with more of collaboration features and options. So that's the video for today. I hope that it benefited you, and thanks for watching.